Welcome to another Guild Wars 2 Wednesday. I am continuing the Living World Season 4. I believe we're on a new chapter. I have kind of taken a break for a couple days, but I thought I'd hop on today and at least do one chapter. I'm gonna go into my story journal, Living World Season 4, continue this story.
Life is a trial.
I'm gonna get away from that voice. Now, normally there'll be like either a voice or a cut, some kind of little dialogue when you start, so that's why I'm recording prior. Alright, so let's see if this provokes any dialogue.
Keith, it's me. Any word from Maureen?
No, not yet. But don't worry. Sometimes she goes off alone when she feels troubled. Always has. Always comes back. I do have an update on our conversation at Sun's Refuge, though. I'm following up on the dwarves.
Still convinced they know something about Glint's legacy?
More than ever. I came to ask Ogden in person, but it seems the Priory isn't keen on a known thief roaming their halls.
Well, you seem fairly rehabilitated. Maybe they'll feel better if you show up with a chaperone.
And I would be that chaperone, so we are on Scion and Champion. And we only have, I believe, one more after this, but again, it's usually like broken down into 6 little scenes. Living World Season 4 has been a really long, much longer than I anticipated storyline. Alright, we are headed to the Priory. You'll see a cutscene while I head there because I haven't explored this area of the map. Oh, I am bad. Okay. Alright, so I might have not actually really had to explore because it's right in there. So that's handy. Let's get my minions out just in case I need them. That one's always stubborn. Pretty scary looking dudes, eh?
Commander, a moment. Before we go in, there's something I need to say. All that time I spent guarding the egg, watching over Irene as a hatchling in Taria.
You raised her.
But then she had you, and it felt like she didn't need me anymore. So I stepped away.
Keith.
No, let me say this. What's coming is dangerous. Irene is terrified. I can feel it. She's going to need us. Both of us.
Then it's a good thing we're both here. Come on, let's go have that talk with Ogden.
That must be Aurene. Now I have to summon my minions again.
I call upon your power.
Hopefully I don't actually need them.
That's all 3 signs. I'm due for a visit.
Ogden, it's good to
About time you showed up. We're going to Thunderhead Keep.
We are?
To Glint's Dragon's Blood Forge. How else are we going to kill Krautkatorik?
a new dragon's blood spear.
You lost the first one?
Not now. For Aurene to destroy the Crystal Dragon, Scion and Champion must first prove themselves. There's an extension of Glint's lair protected in the mists, a refuge for her Scion. From there, you can enter her trials.
Oh, good. More trials. Why didn't you mention any of this before?
We were waiting for the signs. Glint's egg hatching, the Lich's death, and the sands of Glint's hourglass have begun to glow. Her Scion's already in the refuge. Go to Aurene, complete the trials. I'll get the word out and meet you at Thunderhead Keep with the Pact.
Well, you know what this means. Lots of cutscenes and probably this mission taking me a heck of a lot longer than I would like it to because I am not a veteran player. I am kind of right mediocre. Okay, so let's begin. Oi, maybe I should have done this like earlier in the day, not 10:30 at night. Okay, I'm starting this at 10:37 and we'll see what time it actually ends. Oi. And of course, no mount. Why would I have a mount? That would make it faster and easier for me.
Are those Glint's remains?
Aureen, we haven't thought much about all this from your perspective, have we? This legacy killed your mother, killed your brother, and that vision of it killing you. But I know one thing for certain. Glint would never tell you to do this if there was no hope.
You're not alone. We'll all be with you. This isn't only on your shoulders. Well, if you're both ready...
No, but I have no other choice, do I? Sorry if I kill you, Aureen. Okay. How do I start it?
Go ahead. I'll wait for you.
Why? I don't want to. First trial. Probably have to fight a lot. Maybe. Hope this doesn't require any real skills.
Welcome, Scion and Champion. If you're here, the final confrontation with Krokotoric is imminent. Hope can be powerful, but also dangerous. You must prove that you can strike as one. A better world is waiting to be born. My followers and I developed the resonance crystals that made possible the dragon's blood spear. Creating the crystals, forging the spear. These acts required the channeling of powerful magic. You will see, Scion, that absorbing magic comes naturally. But the power, its temptations, they exact a price. Champion, this magic is powerful and dangerous. Share the burden so she can absorb it.
How? How am I supposed to do this? Okay, not that way, obviously. Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I need to actually stand in this circle.
Many uses, Scion. By choosing to share it and heal wounds, you strengthen your bond with mortals. Remember that bond. As the power grows, so will the dangers and the temptations.
serious.
Well done. When Elder Dragons gorge on magic with abandon, the world falls out of balance. We have no choice but to act. To use power responsibly is to know when and how to share it, and when not to use it at all. Now, can continue to the next trial.
One trial down, 2 more to go.
Grand magic must be captured and stored before it can be used to your advantage. The crystal before you will absorb magic released by branded creatures.
Okay, sure. Excuse you, rude.
Champion, focus on your link with the Scion. Channel her power, and together you can direct the crystal's magic.
You can? I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do.
Now you see how we forged a weapon capable of piercing Kralkatoric's armor. The Dragon's Blood Spear. Experience for yourself the power of the Dragon's Blood Spear.
Well, okay, what's going on here? I have no idea. Okay. Alright, so according to what I was reading on Wiki, I have to fight Irene. That's my 3rd trial.
Kralkatoric's strength is absolute. His will inexorable. In him you will meet your greatest fears. Summon courage.
Irene, wait! We need to work together!
Oh, crap.
Scion, Katoric might make of you, champion. You fear for her survival and the world's. Help one another. Find courage together.
Aurene, don't be afraid. I'm right here with you.
You've done well. Defeated your worst fears made manifest. Remember, work together, fight together, and triumph together. Now, I have a gift of understanding for each of you. Scion, my beloved child, there are things about ascension that can only be expressed between dragons. Champion, come forward and learn how this long journey began.
Okay, I'm gonna go through there.
With you, champion, I share my true legacy and Krakatoric's greatest secret. He foresaw the possibility of a world at peace. A world without strife between dragons and mortals. A world without him. It terrified him. He demanded I help prevent it from coming to pass. But where he saw doom, I saw a gift to the world. I believe in this future, this fragile, powerful hope. But what my daughter must do will seem impossible to her. You must carry that hope for her. Now, leave this place. I will open the way to Thunderhead Keep. Use the Dragon's Blood Forge, arm your allies for the battle of their lives, and face the Crystal Dragon.
Okay. Sure, lady. With pleasure. I wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. The most annoying part, of course, was I think it was the second trial where, or no, the first one where I had to stay in the circle with Aurene.
Finally. I knew you'd have your hands full, but I didn't think it would take 2 days.
2 days? It felt like a fraction of that.
Aurene, you feel different.
I think we both are. We passed the trials. Ready as we'll ever be.
Then let's go. They're waiting for us at Thunderhead Keep.
I think this is a new zone for me as well. I don't think I've been to Thunderhead Keep before. And I think it's one of those zones that's only accessible
There's a way
through Living World Season 4. Yeah. I've not explored this area. Alright, so that concludes the first chapter. We probably still have more ahead of us. We'll see you all next Wednesday for another Guild Wars 2 Wednesday, and I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Bye!